I got the chance to sit down with Cate Blanchett, who maybe along with Jared Leto seemed something of a fait accompli last night. Such a fantastic actress. So many roles to her name. Not surprising then that she took home her second Oscar last night.
This guy's going to talk for me. I'm not saying a thing.
Fine. Well, it's always fun. It's always fun to be the one, be able to ask you about the moment.
Cate Blanchett.
Daniel Day-Lewis actually looked at me, and that's when I knew. It's you never expect this to happen, and I think the more expectation there is around it, the more nervous you get. So it's always a shock in that moment. There's never any shoe-in because it's not the Olympics. It's a cultural event, and in the end, this choice is subjective.
As random and as subjective as this award is, it means a great deal.
You called it random and subjective, and that's what I love. It's always been something for me to try to wrap my head around the idea of the most subjective thing, art, that we could possibly have, and then we choose one that's the best. So what does it mean to you?
It means that more voters voted for me than for Meryl. Go figure.
I have to say, too, as the father of a young daughter, it was such a lovely
arranged marriages? How old is she?
5.5.
Okay, my 5-year-old, almost 6, 5.5, is vomiting at the moment, but that doesn't speak to his virility or his attractiveness.
That's okay.
He's a very lovely boy.
He's a supple lad, I'm sure. Do I pay the dowry on that? What's the dowry?
Yeah.
I have to come up with the dowry?
You have to, but that's okay.
All right, we can work it out. All right.
Just show me a picture.
Well, I want to thank you, and you certainly earned it. And we'll talk about the arranged marriage in a couple. I'm gonna. Congratulations. Completely disarming. She seemed I will say, of everybody who spoke to last night, she seemed every bit the veteran. You know, again, it was a second Oscar win for her, and just wonderful, wonderfully in the moment.
I love how she got a future going.
Yeah, and apparently she's also going to be an in-law. All right. So if I could just have the statue for holidays and birthday parties.